Now, truly, is it really a case of if you work for this particular organisation, well, you can't fire them because, quite frankly, you're too frightened to. And more importantly, they can come back on air literally at the same figure, if not more, earning every year. And you, the BBC TV licence fee payer, have to pay for this. But they've already shown that they cannot be impartial, yet we're supposed to believe their impartiality. So why can't the BBC fire stars, allegedly, like this? Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much as ever for your time, and thank you, by the way, for all the lovely comments regarding these sort of stories, because it's terrible actually what, I've seen a lot of you are getting letters demanding your licence fee pay, and as I've said to you, it's very difficult. I would just get rid of it personally, because the bottom line is when they don't do what you want, why should you be paid for what they want to do? And it's interesting, isn't it? 500,000 plus have deserted the BBC in the last year, all sending their licence fees back, saying we're not signing, that sort of stuff. And as I've told you before, there are certain pockets over here in the United Kingdom that these people dare not go into to demand the licence fee. And let's not forget all the migrants and refugees, allegedly, that get it all free regardless because, well, they've got no money anyway. You can pay. But it's people like this that really anger a lot of people. Martine Croxall, if you remember, she gleefully was delighted when Boris Johnson, the Right Honourable Boris Johnson, the former British Prime Minister, was ousted from his role. And she actually said on here, I don't care, I'm thrilled. And now, if there was a bigger level of non-impartiality, there it was. Now, I've worked in television a long time. If I was to say anything like that on mainstream media, you would be fired, suspended, and then fired. What has this woman got hold of with the BBC? And I cite these people as to why people are literally turning away from the channel. You see, when you're a newsreader, Martine bills herself as a journalist. I think that's a little loose, personally. They read an autocue that's been agreed in advance. And if you watch the autocue stop, you watch them stop. That's the level of journalism they have. What's interesting here is they decided to take Martine back. Yes, she's gleefully now back on screen. But more importantly, as an insider told me, the BBC daren't fire these people. And if you threaten to go to court, as she did, then they'll simply bow down, take you back, and hope that the public won't notice. So short of setting fire to the studio, the desk, or whatever, what truly does it take to get fired from the BBC? Martine hasn't been fired, but many people think she should have been. Do you? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.